I can't wait to get Oogie.
Yeah, I can believe you.
I want Oogie.
So quick.
So, okay. What was the other game you were thinking about in Nintendo, not counting Breath of the Wild?
The other game I was thinking about, honestly, it was a tie between Go and Sun and Moon.
Oh, I actually forgot about Sun and Moon. Okay. What was, wait, oh, Pokemon Go. Right, yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Go and Go
interesting.
Plus.
That wasn't what I was thinking of at all.
Let me guess. Was it going to be... Wow, they have TMS on here. Is it Ever Oasis?
Yes, Ever Oasis is basically Zelda, but you create an oasis.
Mm-hmm. That's essentially it.
Yes. That's so cool.
I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
It looks like a fun game. It looked really fun. It kind of reminds... It's more like RPG than Zelda, if that makes sense. No,
It makes more sense.
Like,
It's kind of a make-it-your-own game more than it is a exist-in-the-world game RPG, I think is what you're going for.
Yeah, like it's more melding of things. It's more like what Breath of the Wild is doing. Like, you have to make your own food. Like, in that, you have to get items to meld your own stuff, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no, it looks kind of cool. I'm really looking forward to it next year, I believe. Gameplay is actually really fun. The dungeons look super fun. The bosses look super fun. It's got loads of bosses, from what I can tell. That's hooking me. Like, Nintendo seem to be going with the idea of bosses is good, and they're right. So
Yeah, they really are.
So more, please.
I'm cool with all of that.
That's what they showed me this E3.
It's my big thing. Of course, Pokemon Sun and Moon's good, but Pokemon Go is honestly... I'd say it has a tiny bit of an advantage just because I'm so interested in the augmented reality aspect.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work exactly. I don't know too much about it yet.
So right now, I'm not too fond of the UI. It looks really gimmicky, like it's not an actual... Like it's not an affiliated Nintendo thing.
Right, okay.
It's literally like, all right, you press the button, the weird little menu pops up, you select Pokeball, you throw it, and right now it's like an instant capture rate, and it doesn't look like there's any sort of battle implementation. You literally just go around and catch, and that's the end of it as of right now.
Well, I think the idea is you have to explore your location to find them.
And I appreciate
that.
I like the fact that you have to go out and explore to find. I also want there to be an aspect where you go out to explore to battle. That's the biggest thing. I want something that, whenever they brought NFC or to Pokemon, that was a really big thing. Generation 4 had internet connection, and you were able to battle people all around the world. You were able to interact with people, and I really appreciated that fact.
Yeah,
and I really want to see that with Pokemon Go. I want a full-fledged augmented reality. I can pull out my phone and have my team waiting to battle this other guy who also has his phone. I don't want to just have to carry my 3DS around all the time, because guess what? I'm not always going to have my 3DS. I'm always going to have my phone.
Yeah, fair enough. Can I just say this is the best deck we've ever had?
Yes, it's actually looking
really good. Have you seen the 5 9s that we have?
Bro, like, fuck.
Actually, is it more than 5?
Yeah, there's a few more than 5.
Okay, yeah,
not in a row, but
we're kind of overpowered right now. There's 3 in a row. It makes it easy.
I'm cool with that.
Actually, I should look at the map first. I know it's the only route, but okay, so it's straight up and then straight up there. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, that's it seems interesting. Sun and Moon look really cool. Have you seen the new Pokemon that were released yesterday or announced yesterday?
Yes, I have.
The monstrosity fish. I love that one. That's great.
Fuck even was that? I'm happy that they're trying to find new designs. I'm happy that they're making it try to seem a little bit different, but like,
what happened to the screen there?
I don't know. That jittered on the recording too. That was weird.
That was not the recording. That was the game. I'm gonna.
What the fuck?
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna mute this. All right. Lower your volume.
Okay, I'm lowering my volume as we speak.
Volume! Edit this now! That's a cue so that I can remind myself to edit and slow that down. Because that is important. I will forget exactly where that is.
Oh my god.
You can see it on the Audacity file. It has peaked quite a bit.
It has. You'll know to edit. What the fuck was that?
That was me getting super close to my mic and not shouting. If I shouted, it would have been worse.
No, I mean like the screen doing that.
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't. The game had a glitch. Like, the screen literally moved.
Yeah.
I hope there's like a subliminal message saying like "kill your parents" or something. That's just there randomly.
Kill
like,
your family. Kill
Square
your
Enix,
family.
why?
Oh lord. I don't think they could get away with that. Disney would hate them.
It says Chain of Memories is a good game.
The timeline you know is a lie. Some subliminal message. You might just put that there. You might just put one there just to fuck with everyone.
I could. I very easily could. It wouldn't be difficult at all.
Especially with the slowdown, just mask hitting your phone.
Yeah, it would be ridiculously easy, but I don't care enough.
Oh my god.
But, yeah.
Nintendo, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah, so Sun and Moon looks awesome, overall.
Monster Hunter Generations, I haven't played much, but I like it.
I don't care. I'm not a huge fan of Monster Hunter, personally.
Got it.
So, but I mean, I know a lot of people who are, and that's super cool if you're into Monster Hunter. That's hopefully going to be a great game for you. They have said that they're not that they don't want to release a game a year. They want to take time and make sure they're good games. So that's, I respect Capcom for that. So that's pretty cool. It's actually interesting, going back to Capcom, because I mentioned this to Emil in Hyper Light Drifter. But the, like we were saying, like we've been blaming Capcom for being terrible all these years. What if, like, cancelling all the Mega Man games? What if it's just Inafune who's terrible? Like,
yeah, it's
all this time.
Never know. Oh my god.
Capcom's not the bad one. It's just all this time.
Because if you look at some of the other IPs, like, I know they have a bunch of automatic crap on YouTube about, trying to get copyright claims just in there. They actually care if you report it. They actually will take those off because they do know that a lot of it's bullshit. They do care about their IPs.
Yeah,
it's just that
Nintendo don't get rid of them.
Yeah, Nintendo is not the best when it comes to that.
They're not friendly to copyright because it did it again.
Fuck. It did it from the right side this time, though. Was that... Is it thinking that there's a card break and then not doing it? Like...
that was a card break thing. I think that was a card break.
Is it this world?
I don't think that was actually it. I think that was a fade in on the screen. The first one definitely moved. That one I think was a screen fade transition thing on the corner.
Gotcha.
I don't think that was it. The first one definitely was, I'm sure. I don't know.
Something like that.
But yes, yeah, no. But anyway, Breath of the Wild. Wow.
I think that's all that really needs to be said is wow.
I don't know how big it actually is. I've been informed it's 4 times bigger than Xenoblade Chronicles X in terms of scale.
It's fucking
4
Skyrim
times.
size.
No, it's apparently bigger than Skyrim. Like 2 times. Apparently.
Like it's...
apparently. I have one issue with it. It's not... It's just me. It is just a me thing. Like, I will get over it as soon as I play it. I'm mildly worried it won't feel like a Zelda game.
Mildly worry it won't feel like Zelda. I have suspicions about that.
Because it's drifting away so far from what makes a Zelda game
right.
that I'm worried about it. That said, everything else is amazing, so I'm not that worried.
I think they were trying to go with a different take on the puzzles, because I know they're doing a lot of environmental things now. Like, how to defeat enemies, there's different ways than just going in and trying to hit it. You could drop a log on them, you could throw a bomb from around the wall, you could stealth it. I think that's a really cool idea. I don't know how it's going to compare, or how else they're going to implement it to try to compare to the previous Zeldas. But I'm looking forward to it, especially that electric bomb looks so freaking amazing. Oh my god. Yes.
I also love the magnet ability. Like, that's really
the magnet ability looks so cool.
That is a really cool idea. Admittedly, I haven't looked at too much of it because I don't want to spoil it. And I know, like, in a month or 2 I'll forget it, like, easily. But I still don't want to spoil it. I don't want to go there and be like, oh yeah, I recall seeing exactly how to solve this puzzle.
Yeah.
Because I will. I'll see it and be like, oh yeah, this is what it is.
This is how you do it
live. I don't want that. So I haven't looked at too much because I don't want the experience to be ruined slightly by that. Because it will be an experience.
Right, it'll definitely be an experience. I know while we were watching the Nintendo Treehouse broadcast when they were going off about it, they were saying how you could take Link's shirt off and like how you're supposed to start like bare bones in the wild with nothing but like a Tarzan type drape on you.
That's kind of
cool. And I just remember Summer was the one that was saying, "Oh yeah, finally some fan service for the girls." That was her straight comment. Straight up her comment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. It's
fair?
just like,
I mean,
wait, really?
We get
Summer? Is that you?
Okay, so, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know how well you know her. Like, her humor is way darker than she lets on.
It is. It really is. And you know, she doesn't have a mean bone in her body, but her brain can go to a place when it needs to.
I feel like she probably would kill someone. Not kill. Like, I feel like she would destroy someone if they betrayed her, though.
Oh, totally.
Like,
I could see a torture sequence going on in my head. Like, she's got a smile on her face as, like, blood splurts all over it, kind of a thing.
Okay, I'm not seeing that, but... no, I think she would very easily get annoyed. Like truly angry.
I could see it. That's why I try not to anger her, I poke fun, and that's about as far as I'll go.
Yeah. But it was funny. I was there for that, actually.
Yeah.
But no, it's true. I mean, with stuff like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, where it's cleavage,
TMS, cleavage everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's about time.
About time. Oh yeah, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, #FE, or whatever you want to call it, Sharp FE. I've been watching your playthrough, alright? I'm getting used to the hashtag bullshit, alright?
No, I called it hashtag because it was funny.
Just to get on.
And people were like, why are you calling it hashtag? It's Sharp.
It's Sharp. We know.
It's because I want a naming gimmick. It was
exactly.
good.
But that was actually listed on the E3 website. Did they show that off at E3?
Yes, briefly, I think for 10 minutes.
Okay.
It might have been a trailer. More than anything.
That would make sense then.
I think they talked about it, and they probably showed off a little bit of the like battle sequences, but apart from that, I think that was it.
Gotcha.
Oh, I can't go straight forward. I have to go around. Okay. Noted.
It's the puzzles they're attempting to contribute. It's like, all right, making sure that you're dressed properly, making sure that the environmental hazards are in your favor. Battling's going to be just different than just hack and slash now.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a very cool game.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
So, is that everything you want to talk about Nintendo?
That's everything that I can think of to talk about Nintendo. Let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and pull up the list because there's a lot of shit.
Before we go to Sony quickly, while you pull up the list, I will say one thing. Credit where it's due. Whilst I don't necessarily agree with how Nintendo did things, I will give them credit that streaming all day for 2 days was a good idea and it worked. However, it wasn't for me, because as I said, I don't want to be spoiled to that extent. Like, showing like 10 minutes of gameplay with God of War is the extent of what I want to be spoiled.
Yeah.
I know they showed 2 hours of Zelda, and I know that's not even scratching the surface, but it is a lot. And that is one of those things where, for me, it's just like, well, that's ruining this thing for me when I play it. I want to get stuck here if I'm going to get stuck here instead of know what it is.
Right, and the biggest thing for me is when you're introducing a new game to someone, you either want to be playing through the story just to, you know, get a little bit of a hint as to what's going on, kind of like they did with God of War, revealing kind of the tutorial basic story, what's going to happen.
Yes.
Or you want to keep it short and concise with the gameplay and just show them what you're capable of. 2 hours of just kind of muddling around and experimenting is not exactly what I'd call fun and engaging. It kind of turned me off a tad bit from the game itself.
I mean, with Ever Oasis, they actually got away with it because there was a lot to show off in the Oasis side of it, and there was a lot to show off in the dungeons. I think they did a whole dungeon, and they did showed you what's around the Oasis. So they actually got away with it, but they could have condensed it easily. Like if they were doing it as a conference kind of thing. Because a lot
of what Zelda is figuring everything out for yourself. That includes the controls, that includes what the weapons are and how to use them, and them finding that out, and you know, some of them being good at Zelda and figuring it out, some of them being not so good at Zelda and just there, almost angered me to a point.
But it worked. It worked. It was very popular, so I can't give them too much flack for it.
It definitely worked, but it's one of those like, okay, you throw a bomb using this button, you didn't throw the bomb, right?
Yeah.
Why are you? It just kind of frustrated me.
Also, interestingly, hearts aren't a thing. You have to make food to heal yourself, which I like, but I also will miss hearts, like deeply.
Exactly.
They were also saying that speedrunners will love this game. You can go straight to the final boss. I don't know if that necessarily means speedrunners will love it. they'll
Not
like
necessarily.
that category. I don't.
Boss rush is the category you're looking for.
Yeah, but it's interesting that that's an actual option. I believe the villain is Ganondorf. I'm pretty sure they said that.
Yep, they did.
So yeah, that's a given anyway. So okay,
All right.
Sony. God of War. We've discussed how awesome that is.
Yes.
What
like
was
honestly,
directly after?
watch the trailer for yourself for God of War. Was it Days Gone was right after God of War, or was that?
Yes, it was that teaser. It was the teaser for Days Gone,
It was
which
the
we'll
teaser for
go
Days
back
Gone.
to because they brought that back.
Yes, they did.
Actually, no. You know what? No, what? Let's talk about Days Gone now, because
Okay.
I'll forget to talk about this. All right.
Yeah.
So they showed off a trailer for it, and it looked like Ride to Hell Retribution 2.
Yeah,
and then at the end, they showed what I can only describe as the biggest zombie apocalypse of the universe.
It's a zombie flood, and I love that freaking idea.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember the first Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer where they saw the flood of heartless?
Yes, the flood of heart.
It reminds me of that, but zombies. And like, I don't know if it's like if that's a predetermined scene or like, and it was just done for show. But if that's what the entire game's like, oh, that's awesome. That's so
amazing.
cool.
I'd be
now,
happy.
Now I've got a question for you. The company who's made that, without looking it up, they've made another game in the past. A PS1 game that I have recently covered. What game do you think it is?
A PS1 game that you have recently covered. Can I get a hint as to which company this is?
It's a company that their PS1 game was received incredibly poorly as one of the worst games ever made.
Really now?
It's the company that made Bubsy fucking 3D! I'm not kidding!
Lord.
I'm not kidding! It's amazing! Literally, they've made Bubsy 3D. This company.
It's like, alright, Bubsy 3D. Days Gone. What
Sure.
the fuck happened?
I
What
mean, they've
change
made-
of
they-
management?
They've made Siphon Filter as well, which
Right.
I haven't played, but I've heard they're very good games.
Yeah.
But still, like, they've still gone on record as making one of the worst games ever made. To making that, which looks like one of the greatest
Amazing.
PS4 games at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe that.
As I said, what change in management happened?
No. So good.
Oh my
When I
lord.
read that, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, no. How did this happen? Why?
God.
It's great. I love that. Okay, so what was after God of War? After Days Gone.
After Days Gone, didn't they go into their VR little tangent after that?
Oh no, it was way after. That was way
that
later.
was way after? Okay, so that was
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit later.
way later. Do you not have
I'm
like a
looking
list
at-
of what actually went on straight up?
I'm on PlayStation's website with the games listed, but they aren't in order. They're just like, okay, so here's what we really want to show off, and the very first one that they show is Days Gone, which I know is not the first one in order, so nothing's really in order
go on
here.
Google and type in like Sony E3 conference list. I'm sure there'll be a list.
Because here's the thing, they're still going over, it's like, oh yeah, we still have the live streams and press conference on IGN, and it's like links to the actual press conference itself.
Right.
It's not like actually a list that's just there.
trying to
Let me
think, what was
scroll
after
down a
Days
little
Gone?
bit more.
It's
God
gotta-
of War, Days Gone. Oh, Last Guardian.
Oh yeah, very brief trailer, release date, really good. October 25th was it?
October 25th. Are we sure about that? I thought
No,
it
it's
was
definitely October.
If this thing will load and not give me a bunch of bullshit advertisements, because guess what? I don't have ad blocker
Really
on
sure it's October 25th.
Firefox. Developer E3 development history 2008. Blah 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 blah. Give me the release date.
Could go
April
Wiki.
19th. I'm scrolling through. Oh, come on, it's at the bottom of the list, isn't it? All right, you know what? Control F. I don't care. Give me release. October 25th. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's this year, October 25th. Super hyped for that. Someone's gonna die.
Yes.
One of them will die. I'm telling you that right now.
Pretty much.
Pretty
There's always a
much
guarantee in that
guaranteed.
in a game from that.
Sorry to ruin the magic, but
Let's be
expect
honest
it.
here.
So yeah, that's pretty great.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm looking forward to.
Oh
Looks
man, yeah,
amazing.
they showed a lot more of that. Oh, it is Ashley Birch, by the way.
Birch. Got it.
It's Ashley Birch as the main character. She's been doing a lot recently.
She
That's
has.
fantastic though, because she is great. She's a great actress.
She's been doing
I
great.
didn't love her as Rise, but she wasn't bad.
Yeah, seriously.
Could have been a lot worse, considering they had to replace Laura Bailey anyway.
Which is ridiculous.
Did a good job.
Hard to do. Yep.
So yeah, I was happy with that. But yeah, that was pretty cool. The game looks amazing. It's got a lot going for it.
The next one. I am so happy for the next one.
Go on.
Detroit Becomes Human. I am looking forward to that one.
Oh man, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah. It's literally the story version of Mass Effect without all the weird lore and just out there stuff that you would have to know. It takes sci-fi and brings it here, and I enjoy the hell out of that.
So the thing is, it's not even far in the future. It's 20 years into the future.
I know.
So it's like a conceivable, like, timeline. And from what I understand, because they've shown this game off before, and it was a girl that they were showing. And basically there are two, like Heavy Rain, there are multiple main characters.
Right.
The girl and him, and probably a couple of others as well. Actually, probably a lot more. Because from what I can tell, like, as you saw from the trailer, like, there are multiple options you can go with every single scenario, and it's all determined on what you do in the house. You can go straight out there, and it will have because I saw, like, gameplay besides the trailer, it says, like, probability of success, like, 52% or something like that. So it's like, oh, okay, you're not likely to succeed with the cards you're dealt here. You need to do something more. You need to figure out what's gonna make them change. Like, you find something. You find out. Do you mind me telling? Okay, if you don't want to hear why he's bringing the girl onto the roof, then you don't have to. You can mute for like 10 seconds.
I'll go ahead and just take my headphones off.
Do you care?
I care personally, but literally I can just take my headphones off.
I won't say
all right.
it. I won't say it. It's fine. But yeah, it basically says why it's doing it. Like, it's all clues in the house. It's basically like like an investigation kind of thing. It's great. But like with Heavy Rain, there are 18 endings. It looks like there are 18 endings to this scenario.
Seriously.
And like as you saw in the trailer, there's one scenario where he saves her but falls off the roof and just various things like that. And I think what they're doing is, if you die there, you just move on to the next character. You don't bring them back. That is what you do, and it's very interesting to see how far they're going to take that.
Yeah.
It is Heavy Rain to the extreme, basically, and I'm very excited.
I'm excited.
Slightly scared about how big it is.
Oh my god, it's gonna be great. All right, next one, Resident Evil 7.
That was probably the biggest surprise of the conference.
Pretty much.
Because I was like, oh man, is this like playable teaser? Is this like
something that's going on? Yeah,
what is this? And I was like, oh, it's VR. Okay, interesting. Resident what? It's very cool. I wasn't expecting
the fact that it's VR.
If you go onto if you look at it, because it's called Biohazard in Japan, it's called Resident Evil over here. The V and the I and a part of the L make Roman numeral 7 in orange. And
for evil, yeah.
And the Z in Biohazard makes a 7 in the Japanese logo. It's really cool. They've done really good marketing with the logo for this game.
I like it.
It's really stylish. Very simple, very stylish. Works really well. But it looks like they're going back to the truly scary roots, which is nice. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to shitting my pants in VR next year.
It's just for the people that played the first Resident Evil, there was a really almost connection in a very specific scene wherever you were reading a diary about a man that was slowly becoming a zombie, and it's just like you see over the years not over the years, but over the time that he's becoming this zombie, he's slowly losing control, slowly, becoming a zombie, and it's all documented in the journal, and you can kind of get the little hints of what's going on. And then as soon as you pull back from the journal, the cabinet right behind you bursts open, and he comes out of the cabinet, and it's like you have a split second to turn around and shoot him. And I want moments like that brought into VR in Resident Evil 7. Something that's like, it'll draw you in, you get the story that's like put right there, you see what's really going on, you're getting this exposition, and then suddenly, bam.
But with good voice acting.
Exactly, with good voice acting, yes.
But the early PS1 did not have that.
No, welcome to like early video games in general, but man.
Crash did well. That was fairly early.
Fairly. Spyro had, let's be entirely honest, Spyro had Tom Kenny.
Not in Spyro 1, it didn't.
Not in Spyro 1, but they I'm trying to think of the great way to describe this. Early video games notoriously just
God bless. Thank you, I have that. Do I have an 8? I do, actually. That's very nice.
Good. We'll keep that. Because we'll need it.
Yes, we will.
But early video games, you know, notoriously, it's just like whatever we can get kind of thing. We're making this on a budget. We just want to make a good game, and we're not going to... It's not entirely the big industry that it is yet as compared to, like, Hollywood. Now it's like, yeah, we kind of need it. But way back when, they got lucky if they got good voice acting. Most of the time, it was going to be
Resident Evil
subpar.
led onto VR, didn't it?
Yes, it did lead on to VR, and I am so psyched for that.
Yeah. It's October, isn't it? No. Yeah? October?
Resident Evil is
I mean VR.
January 24th, 2017.
I just meant
for
VR as a
VR, I am actually not too sure, but it is PSVR. Oh, it's releasing January 24th, 2017 for PS4, PSVR, Xbox One, and PC. So I think it's all January.
Okay. The VR is definitely this year.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Oh man, he's so dead. He's so dead.
You just destroyed him, didn't you?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I'm
Are you
watching.
ready for this?
Oh.
Bye.
Have fun surviving. Get an entire bar and a half down.
Fucking
Jeez
hell.
and Crow. Overdrive is the best, isn't it?
Fucking hell! I mean, this is the easiest boss fight in the game, but still.
Gives you one of the most useful dark cards in the game.
Wow. Alright then. So yeah, that was fun.
After Resident Evil, we have Farpoint.
Oh yeah, that looks interesting. Don't know too much about it.
Looks okay. I'm still looking forward to No Man's Sky more than Farpoint anyway.
Batman VR.
Battlefront VR for the X-Wing mission. Batman Arkham VR.
Yeah, and Batman Arkham VR is an entirely new game. That's kinda cool. That's really cool.
I think it'll be cool. I don't know if I'll personally get it just because I'm so used to the other Arkhams in the series being third-person over the shoulder, and I'm not one for first-person hand-to-hand.
Well, we'll see what it's like. You never know.
We'll see. It could.
I'll look for gameplay first, but I'm
right.
intrigued.
And then Final Fantasy VR Experience is the only other VR I see.
Okay, so is the entire game VR?
I don't know. I think it's like a couple missions that they have just extra.
Right.
I don't think it's the full game.
I was gonna say, if that's the full game, cool.
Because we don't really have much information. We just know that it's going to be from a different perspective.
Yes.
Oh God, what's his name? It's going to be from the blonde guy's perspective.
Yeah, it's very cool though.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what it is.
And then it went on to Call of Duty, didn't it?
Yeah, I went on to Call of Duty Infinite and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yeah. Infinite looks good.
Infinite, we've already went over that. Modern Warfare Remastered, I don't know what to think about, because Modern Warfare is, by many fans' opinions, the best Call of Duty that there has been. We also haven't played it in a really long time, and if we literally just get an HD version with, you know, a couple extra graphics upgrades and a couple gun upgrades...
I believe they've already said they're remaking it from the ground up.
Okay, ground up, that would work. There's always going to be people butthurt about it, but... it also depends. it is a new game, but it's also trying to keep the story of the original.
Yeah.
And
probably some of the gameplay. Well, it's probably going to be like what Ratchet did.
Probably.
Speaking of, Ratchet is probably the best thing that ever happened to gaming at the moment, because it showed that people want remasters like this, and we do.
Which
and
led
right
to...
Which
led to the next announcement. Yes, you are correct.
Bandicoot.
It's Crash Bandicoot Remastered.
Yeah. So, they didn't show us any gameplay, but it is Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3 remastered from the ground up. And there was a lot of cheering.
Yes.
There were also a lot of people being like, ooh, it's Activision. That's not great. I mean, it's not Naughty Dog. Well, first off, it was never going to be Naughty Dog.
No, it wasn't.
And Activision still own it, so that's pretty good.
Right.
Secondly, Activision are not developing it. Vicarious Visions are, who have developed the GBA games, which were good. They also did Nitro Kart, and I think they worked briefly on Wrath of Cortex, like on parts of it. So they can make good Crash games. They know what makes a Crash game work. And this time they're going to have the budget of Sony. That's the difference. They've got the budget of Sony and Activision and people who care about the series bringing it back. This is going to be probably one of the best remasters we've ever seen. It's Crash 1, 2, and 3 from the ground up. And Crash in Skylanders, which because I heard the rumor of Crash in Skylanders, and like everyone was like, oh man, that means he's not going to be in, there's not going to be a new Crash game. I was like, I don't believe they're going to do Skylanders and not anything else. Like,
yeah.
There's just no way. It would be suicide. It would be actual suicide.
It really would, yeah.
And I just couldn't see it after everything they've done. I love how he even came out. It's like, yep, no shirt tonight. Like, yes, thank you.
Yep.
Just thank you for at least acknowledging you did that to me, because you really annoyed me.
Oh,
but yeah,
Lord.
that was pretty spectacular. And at first I thought Crash looked super derpy in Skylanders. He doesn't actually.
Not really.
He looks fine. It's pretty faithful to the original, to be honest. It's just he's got a wider face.
Right.
But he looks pretty good. And the best thing about this is, let's be honest, if Crash goes well, what's to stop them from making Spyro 1, 2, and 3 again?
And honestly, I would love that.
There's nothing stopping them. Everyone's been like, oh, Spyro's dead because of Skylanders. Not true.
No, not really.
Like, I mean, yes, they had Spyro's name in the original, and it was originally a Spyro game. I will grant you that. But at the same time, it was always going to be a Toys to Life thing, as well as Spyro. That was always the original plan years ago, even when it was known as Spyro's Kingdom. And, like, I mean, they had Bowser and Donkey Kong. Does that mean, in last year, does that mean Bowser's dead? No.
No. Does that mean DK Country is dead? No, not really.
No, they're still here, still kicking. So I think it's... And to be honest, like people complaining about Crash and Skylanders, I think this is the best thing they could have done.
Oh, totally.
Because it's not only introducing Crash to a new generation, which they just wouldn't get otherwise. They wouldn't know what the big deal is. Some people would be interested, but they wouldn't get the big deal. People having it in Skylanders is good. But also just like, it's just testing the waters to see if they want Crash again. Crash is gonna fucking sell in Skylanders. Like, so high. It has a Crash version. That, like, if it was a figure, it'd be like, the Crash figure. But no, I think it's gonna sell. And I don't know what Activision's planning to announce at Gamescom. I'm gonna throw in my own 2 cents, and I'm gonna say this now. If I'm right, cool. I do not know. I do not get told what happens in Skylanders before it happens. I don't actually know. I'm just going by what I think's gonna happen. So, Crash is in the game. They said there are going to be 11 playable villainous senseis. 11. 9 of them are the Doom Raiders. The other is Pinata, which makes sense because it is, in the comics, he was apparently going to be a Doom Raider, but they didn't think he was evil enough. So it actually ties in. I was like, okay, no, I can accept that. If that's in the comics, that's cool.
Yeah.
What if the 11th one is Cortex?
I'd be happy.
That's my theory, because they're having a... Come on, did it just do it again?
Yeah, it did, and it did it extreme on the top there.
What is that? Is that a darkness thing?
It might be a card break in darkness, yeah.
It looks awful. It looks truly awful.
We could put so many subliminal messages there.
I could, but I'm not going to. Because I'm lazy and I'll forget.
Of course.
But yeah, no, I mean, the starter pack's it's gonna have obviously the creation crystal. It's gonna have Crash. It's gotta have a villain. So what about Cortex? Make it a full Crash starter pack. Because they haven't revealed. Like, that's the thing. They've told us what's in the Darkness pack. They haven't shown us. The Darkness edition is basically 5 characters instead of 2, and they're all Darkness versions. They're special, more powerful versions, basically. And they always do this. So I think it's only like $10 more as well. You get a lot more figures. It's rarer, but you get a lot more for $10. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But so they've told us what's in it. They haven't shown us the box art for the version, but they've told us what's in it. So we know what's in it. We know which figures are going to be in it. They haven't told us what's in the Crash version. What are they hiding? Why would they hide that? They've revealed Crash. There's more to it. I'm telling you now. I'm calling it now. There is more to it than that. I think it's Cortex. Because they've also said, we've also had like a hint from Cortex's old voice actor that he's recorded lines. I don't think he would have done it for the remasters yet. I think it's Skylanders. So I'm even tempted to make a video on it right now. So like a separate video. Cortex is in Skylanders. Because what have they got to hide? Like, that's gotta be it. So that's exciting in itself. So yeah, that's cool. What was after Crash? Oh,
Skylanders Imaginators.
It was okay after Imaginators.
It was Lego Star Wars
Lego,
Force Awakens. Yeah, Episode 7.
Yeah. I'm intrigued. I don't really mind. It's already out.
I've fallen off the whole Lego scene. My nephew is still kind of into it, so is my niece. But otherwise, it's just like, yeah, it's there. It's kind of fun. Not really
apparently
my
it's a
game.
very good game. I'm just not massively fast.
Yeah.
But it's cool. What was after that?
Death Stranding.
Was it
Yes.
actually Death Stranding?
Fucking Kojima, yes. And I am so
that-
happy. Oh my god.
That was awesome. Like, it's what happens when he's alpha leash, basically.
Yes. And I am so happy.
Yeah, like, you've never seen him so happy. He was a happy guy. He was a very happy guy, and that was lovely to see.
You can see it on his face. He's happy.
Yeah.
The "I'm back" annannounced just.
Yeah,
oh my god.
The top comment on that video is just like, he should have got there and said, like, he should have just like, well, like, oh god, what the fuck was it? It was a really good like just phrase. It's just like, oh my god, what the hell was it? It was a funny phrase. That's the point.
All right.
Like, whatever.
I'm back.
But yeah, it was just like, I'm back. And the applause. Like, and even like some people figured it out as soon as they saw the curtain rise. Just like, it's him. It's the savior. So yeah, that's very exciting. The he's confirmed it's not going to be PT. It's not Silent Hills. It's something very different. So it's interesting. We'll find out more next year, most likely. But apparently they made that in 2.5 months. That trailer took 2.5 months to make. That's the amount of work and dedication they put in just to a trailer.
With no words, might we add?
Yeah, apart from the music. But yeah, it was pretty spectacular. And I'm so glad. Like, if anyone was gonna use Kojima to his fullest potential, it's Sony. Sony just, as soon as he was free from the contract, probably before, they probably have words being like, we are prepared to give you whatever you want. Whatever money, whatever budget, whatever team you want to work with, it's yours.
You get it.
Make
like,
what we need. Sell the PS4. And
he's gonna fucking do it.
But, I mean, Emil was saying that trailer technically shows nothing, and he's right. It gives us nothing. Like, but I don't care.
Like, we're just happy it's fucking Kojima.
Yeah.
And he's happy about it, which can only mean good things.
Okay. I think we're pretty much done. Am I right in thinking there's only one more game?
Yes.
Besides Days Gone? Is it Insomniac?
Yes, it is. And Yuri Lowenthal is fucking...
Insomniac are making Spider-Man.
Which is...
That is not what I expected.
It wasn't what I expected either.
Because, I mean, we saw Insomniac before we saw Spider-Man. We were just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, just like what is...
Insomniac's making a game in a city. Okay, so it's not, like... It's
can't
not,
be Spyro, can't be...
It's not Spyro, it's not Ratchet. It's too realistic to be Ratchet. It's not that zombie game for Xbox or, like, a side game. It's a new thing. It's not Resistance. Too alive to be Resistance.
And then we get Yosuke's VA coming up, and we're just like, okay, this is something nice.
Yeah, this is a thing.
What do we got?
Spider-Man. It's gonna be cool.
It's going to be cool.
It's Insomniac. I have faith that it will be a decent game. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. It will be good because it's Insomniac. I have full trust in Insomniac, specifically Insomniac, to do a good job. And with that,
here's
I think
the thing.
We're done.
I think that this is still going to be one of the, like, it's going to be another original Spider-Man game, because you see the Osborn stuff in the background. They have billboards with Osborn still written on it.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, it's just because it's Osborn doesn't mean it will be an...
It says Osborn for mayor.
That just might be following the comics, though.
Possible.
We don't know what the new film's going to be. I think it's going to be based around the new film. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I know it's not the voice actor for the actor for the movies, but I think it'll be based around the new film, probably.
Right.
Or at least it will follow that kind of story arc. I don't know, or just the comics. I don't know. We'll see. It looks great though.
It does. Oh god.
E3 was great.
It was really good. Sony kicked ass. That's all that needs to be said.
that scent. You're another one of those nobodies.
You've done well thus far. But to possess your powers and yet fear the darkness, what a waste.
I do not fear it.
I sense that you do. You're also capable of controlling the darkness. Cast away your useless fear. Open your heart. Embrace the darkness.
And if I say no?
Then you lose both light and darkness. And disappear. I, Lexius, will not yield to the frail heart of an infantile coward. Now, stop resisting. And let the darkness in.
Alright, here we go. How many times am I gonna die?
Not too many, I think.
He's not easy. He's very powerful.
I'd still give you 3 max.
He isn't doing as much as I was expecting though. He's got a lot of health.
Mm-hmm. That's the only problem that I can see. As long as you keep your cards in order, don't use any sort of, you know, slights that aren't necessary.
Should have dueled. Should have dueled.
It's time to
Help me.
duel.
I'm stunned. I can't do anything. I'm literally stuck in this. That was so dumb.
Wow.
Don't make me use Oogie already. I don't want to use Oogie. I'm not ready. Oh, that can't be good.
No,
That's
it can't.
not good. Oh no!
Warp break. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I'm now very worried.
How worried
wasn't-
are you?
Very. I wasn't as worried. I'm now extremely worried. I don't like where this is going.
I wouldn't either.
Okay.
I still think you got it.
Uh-huh, sure. You have more faith than I do.
Don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you.
Right, I need to learn where Oogie is before I actually fight this guy, because I should learn where he is as quickly as possible.
Yeah, good idea.
Even if I don't use him, just know where he is. So, where is he? He's... okay, he's over there. Got it. It's far away.
Only slightly.
Jesus Christ.
He keeps doing the same combo on you, too.
This better be good.
Good shit.
It was, it did a lot of damage.
Yeah, that did nearly 2 bars.
Please be good. Oh no.
And now he's got warp on, I think. Nope, not quite. And he gets all glowy.
Okay. It's time to do this.
Overdrive, here we go.
Oh no, it's not enough. It's not enough. There we go. Oh no! Oh my god, he's so powerful.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
You can't even see how you died. It was just one white smash. Oh my gosh.
This is bad.
This is gonna be eventful.
Worst case scenario, I do this another day.
Yep, we can always cut out what we don't need. Or death montage. Always a death montage.
Because I don't want to be recording this for the next half hour.
Yeah, because that would be...
This is what I see happening.
Well, a 3.5 hour recording session is a solid session.
Yeah, but breaks.
Yeah, I need one too. I still haven't eaten yet today.
I've probably got pasta, which is gonna be delicious.
Ooh. Homemade?
Pasta with bacon and butter. It's delicious. And yes, homemade.
Sweet. Always the best.
That does do a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah. Shit, that got 2 bars down. I think it also depends on the amount of cards you have in that reserve that you don't break. That determines the damage.
That's really not good.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, man. I think I have ramen still in the kitchen. I could totally eat that.
Where's the 0? Where's the 0? Thank you. That's all I needed to see. Now I need to kill you with long-range attacks like this.
Dark Raga did a decent
long
amount.
range. Okay, I'm taking out Oogie. I'm taking out Oogie as fast as I can.
Do it.
Kill! Kill! Okay,
We
that
pray.
doesn't work. I can't get you with anything. Okay, so he's just absorbing this.
He's guarding is what it looks like.
Yeah, he's guarding all of this, so it's not doing anything. Not good, not good, not good. Oh no, not good.
Really not good. Impact.
Yes, it's not good. I'm going to
believe
regret
it.
this. Oogie's gone. Help me.
So, dead is what we're getting at.
Oh boy.
Yep, dead is what we're getting at.
You'll finish him.
Spam the X button.
Mickey, save me. Save me. Save me, save me, save me, save me, save me, save me, save me from a terrible fate.
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Kill him! Kill him now! Kill him now!
At least you're getting a lot of dark aura.
You were right, it was 3 times.
Boom! Called it. I'm amazing like that.
Yes! Yeah, you were right with, you know, Larxene, how it took me 100 attempts. Remember that when you said it would take 2?
Yep.
Yeah, that went well, didn't it?
Yeah, totally did. Of course, I think I called the other Riku fight in Sora story pretty on point, though.
Yeah, I think you're 1 off.
Something like that.
I got Lexus. I don't remember what that does. Oh, AP, yay.
Sweet.
Oh, HP, yay.
You're finished!
Don't mock me! You were too much trouble. Too slow. You are the superiors. Forgive me, Zexion. This was a fight I should not have started. I see you now, clearly.
Huh? Lexius?
Riku, I can see your heart.
No, it's not. Darkness this foul could only be...
That's it. Remember me. Let me drift into your heart.
Ansem!
You called out my name. You have been thinking about me. You're afraid of the darkness I command. Good. The more you think of me,
the closer my return draws. And when I have awoken, I will take hold. Your heart will be mine!
Riku, fight! Don't let him win!
Your Majesty!
You meddlesome king!
The king. He protected me. Your Majesty? Where are you? Please answer! You're with me, aren't you?
Lexius is gone as well.
Vexen, Larxene, Lexius. I wonder who will be next in line.
I thought perhaps it might be you.
Me? No way. I already took my pounding from Sora. He thinks I'm done for good. Nope. I think it'll be Marluxia next. For defying the organization and targeting Sora. I hope he moves exactly as his heart commands him to. So, what about you? I thought you guys had plans for Riku.
Yes, we were going to set him off against the traitors. But with Marluxia gone, there is no more need. He is nothing but a nuisance now.
And he's dangerous as well. After all, he took down Lexius.
You know, that is not how I do things. Tell me, did you obtain the data on Riku's home?
What? One of the senses died. A really strong one. Huh?
The keeper of this castle, Marluxia, has just been felled by the Keyblade Master.
Keyblade. You mean Sora? Sora is here?
Yes. Want to see him? But can you face him?
What's that mean?
The world of darkness and Ansem Shadow still nest within your heart. Do you plan to face Sora like that? Are you not ashamed? Sora's fate is to battle the darkness. He must oppose anyone who hosts the dark. In other words, it's you. If you don't believe the words I say, then you had best see the truth with your own eyes.
This card. This is our...
Yes. It is your home.
That's another thing my fandom actually did. There wasn't any specific, accurate representation of where cutscenes fit in where between the two stories.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do that myself.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's really weird because, like, you battle Lexius and then it's a whole load of Sora's story, and then you get that one cutscene about saying Axel's been beaten, and then it's a whole load of Sora, and then it's Riku's, the rest of Riku. Just, it's so weird the way it's placed. So, alright,
Yeah.
okay. But no, that's done. So, yeah, there we go. That is 3 worlds to go. The final world is painfully short. So, yeah, we should be done next session easily in like 2 hours or so, if not less.
Perfect.
Yay!